Have you ever experienced an aching desire to be right and certain? And with that certainty, have you ever come to realize later that you were completely wrong? Many people have an unshakable belief and certainty in their ability at their job or in the amount of salary they should be making. They feel they are very right about it, but that certainty makes them feel worse, not better, especially when they see others getting promoted over them and they start feeling unappreciated. There's a famous Michael Jordan quote about him falling over and over again, and that's why he succeeded. Well, I feel being wrong about everything over and over again, and that's why our life improves. When we learn something new, we don't go from wrong to right. We go from wrong to slightly less wrong. And then when we learn something additional, we go from slightly less wrong to slightly less wrong than that, and then to even less wrong, and so on. Are you getting my point? We are always in the process of approaching the truth and perfection without actually ever reaching the truth or perfection. This is the truth that needs to be unfolded, and that's what we are going to do. So, you might be wondering, why am I really talking about this? The reason why I'm really talking about this is because we keep hearing about having growth mindset, right? But nobody tells us that the foundations of having a growth mindset is about first internalizing and embracing the fact that we are wrong. And that's okay. And that's completely fine. And when we view from this perspective, personal growth can actually be very scientific and logical. Now, let's understand this better. Our values are assumptions about the behavior to be good or bad. Our actions are experiments resulting to emotions and thought patterns. That is our data, which then again feeds to our values, and the cycle continues. Now, what is the learning here is the fact that these can be changed, and these are never foolproof because it's cyclic in nature, and it's about what we see, how we interpret, the meaning that we add, and the conclusions we define. And therefore, I said that personal growth can be really, really scientific because it's important to break it down at the minutest level and understand it more deeply. Did you know that many people became obsessed or become obsessed with being right about their life, that they never end up actually living it? Certainty is the enemy of growth. Nothing is for certain until it has already happened. And even then, it may be debatable because remember, we go from wrong to less wrong to lesser wrong. It's never about wrong to right. It's not that black and white. So the question is, what do we really do? How should our actions on a day to day basis really look like? Now, this is where it gets interesting because, like I said, I keep hearing, and in today's days, if you really list out the competencies that you need to grow in your life, one word will be about, or a phrase would be about growth mindset, right? Now, to actually inculcate growth mindset, it's really important to break the barrier of certainty. Number one, instead of striving for certainty, be in search for doubt. How do you do that? Challenge yourself. Challenge your beliefs and what you think is right. Seek for perspectives. Talk to people, different kind of people who are coming from different backgrounds. Have a diversity of thought. Second, being wrong opens to possibilities of change leading to growth mindset. With this, I really want to send one message that let's normalize being wrong. Being wrong is actually being right. It's actually helping you to grow. It's actually helping you to evolve. Do not feel that being wrong means it's about your weakness. Being wrong is an embarrassment. No, it is not. We only move from being wrong to a lesser wrong. Let's break this conventional parochial stereotype that we can never be wrong. Well, our brains are meaning making machines. What we understand as meaning is generated by the associations our brains make between two or more experiences. Our minds are constantly wiring, generating more and more associations to help us understand and control the environment around us. So, what are we really unlearning and learning today? Four big points. Number one, the brain is imperfect. We make mistakes with what we hear, what we see. We forget what we easily misinterpret. Number two, once we create a meaning for ourselves, our brains are designed to hold on to that meaning. We become biased and we don't let go of them. And that's a process of a brain, that's a phenomenon of a brain. Number three, most of our beliefs are wrong. In fact, all of our beliefs are wrong at some point in time. Actually, some are just lesser wrong than the others. There is no right or wrong belief. Your belief, my belief, there is no right or wrong. One could be lesser wrong than the other, right? The only idea is, are we open to learn, to listen and to learn and to evolve? That's it. That's the ask. The human mind is a jumble of inaccuracies. My aim is to help you confront this uncomfortable truth, because this is really, really incredible concept to understand and internalize, and it's a hard truth. My hope to make you feel uncomfortable and confront this is to make you curious. That's it. That's the request. If you are curious, I believe you will be continuously learning. I believe you will have an open mind and keep evolving to be a better human being, leading with growth mindset.